Assalamualaikum and greetings to Dr. Sarah Shahrudin and fellow friends. We are from Group 9, from Principles of Management Group F, would like to present about the importance of management in organization for our company, the Crispy Chips. This presentation is prepared by all the members of Group 9. These are the contents in this presentation. First, company background. Second, what is management? Third, what is organization? Fourth, mission, vision, and objectives. Fifth, management function. And the last is conclusion. First, let's start with the company background. The Crispy Chips was the name chosen for our company that was set up by a group of 7 friends on the date of 28 March 2021 at Kawasan Industri Kamunting, Perak. The purpose of the Crispy Chips is to provide the all-time favorite Malaysian traditional chips that can be enjoyed by everyone regardless of their age and background. There are so many varieties of chips available by our company, such as keripik pisang, keripik ubi, kuih kapik, kuih ros, and many more. All of these traditional chips are available at the Crispy Chips at reasonable price.
I will start with the definition of the management. Management is the process of designing and maintaining the environment in which individuals who are working in a group work together efficiently to accomplish selected aims by the company. As a manager of an organization, they have to carry out the 4 main functions: planning, organizing, leading, and also controlling. All of the functions can be applied to any organization. Management also can be defined as the pursuit of organizational goals effectively and efficiently. People or organizations work together to achieve specific goals that have been set up by them. Now, I will present about the management in our company, which is the Crispy Chips. In the Crispy Chips, we use the 5M to manage our company, which is man, method, money, machine, and also material. First is the man. Men indicate to the human element in the production system. They basically help in contributing in certain tasks in the company. In our company, we use human element to help producing the products in marketing sector and also to make sure all the plans that have been planned out are carried out smoothly. The second M is machine. Each of the machine that the manager choose to use must be able to function well to be used in a production process. For example, in our company, we use a big frying machine so that we can produce a lot of chips at one time. We also use multiple slicer machine so that we can slice our materials such as banana at one time. The third M is money. Money refers to the investment made by the management in order to achieve the organization goals. Things like raw materials, workers, and marketing needs high expenses to run smoothly. In our company, we make sure that all the money that we expense or we invested are more than enough to be able to run our business. The fourth M is method. Method can be described as a set of procedure and instruction. Method can be divided into 2, which is visible method and less visible method. In the Crispy Chips use the right set of procedure and instruction in order to achieve the goals that have been stated by the company. The last M is materials. Materials refers to the basic ingredients in most industry. It can be services or product industry. The material must be in a good quality and easy to get. Our company, which is the Crispy Chips, make sure all the materials that we use in our production are in a good quality, such as materials like banana, sweet potatoes, and more are in a good quality. The Crispy Chip also located in a location that have an easy access for materials to get in our company.
Today, I would like to explain about the organization. Organization is a group of people who work together to achieve the common goals. It is the process of identifying and grouping work that needed to be performed by each person in the group to defining and delegating the responsibility and authority and for establish the relationships to enabling people to work effectively together to achieve the purpose of objective in their organization. All the organization has a leader who will be responsible for ensuring that the established organization runs smoothly as planned. A leader must have a clear understanding of the goals. This is because when any issue occurs, all employees know how to deal with the issue. Leader must be clear with all the goals of the company and know all the processes and procedures so that the leader can monitor the movement of their workers. The organization in the crispy chips. We have set up one business, namely the crispy chips. We sell a variety of flavored chips that can make everyone love to eat at any time. Our products are suitable for consumption by various age groups, regardless of age. And we start open at on 10 March 2021. The crispy chips use a structured organization so that all the workers in organization can focus and know their tasks. Next, the crispy chips organization have director that will be representative of the organization. It is already the responsibility of the director to organize and conduct seminars and general meetings to everyone who work in organization. The director also provides all the equipment to its employees to make it easier for them to do the work. In management department of the crispy chips, we have human resources manager, finance manager and sales marketing manager. The crispy chips need auditor to evaluate the financial actions of the company that employs them and make them process of organizations running smooth. We also need IT assistant manager to install, configure and maintain computer network system for a company. They are responsible for ensuring that their company computer network is functioning properly and up to date. In addition, the crispy chips need a supervisor to manage a team or individual to ensure that they are performing effectively and satisfied in their role in operational management.
First, we will go to the definition of vision. Vision can be defined as a company desires to achieve in a long run time. The period of the vision is mostly 5 to 10 years, and sometimes it even takes longer. It also can be described as the vision of what the company will be in the future. It sets a specific direction and guideline for the planning of a company. Mission can be described as the way used by the company to explain the purpose of the existence of the company in a simple and concise terms. The purpose of the mission statement is to help encourage the workers to find innovative and creative ways to achieve the company goals, as well as helping them to remain focused in doing their task. An objective or goals refers to the specific action to achieve final result of the company in a period of time. They can be divided into two, which is long-term objective or short-term objective. The long-term objective tend to span 1 to 5 years, while the short-term objective tend to span 12 months to 1 year. The long-term objective and planning carried out by the top management in the company, which they have to make a long-term decision about the overall direction of the company, while the short-term objective and planning carried out by the middle and the first line management in the company.
The crispy chips use SMART goals, which contain specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented and target dates as the method to set a specific goal for the organization to achieve. First, specific goals, which is goals of an organization should stated in specific terms. The management of the crispy chips will make sure all the goals of the organization to achieve stated in specific terms and uncomplicated. Secondly, measurable. Measurable is the goals must be measurable or can be counted whenever it is possible. The crispy chips will always monitor the number of sales of each product every year. Next, attainable. Attainable is all the goals that stated must be realistic and achievable. The crispy chips make sure that all the goals that have been set up, the management are logic and really can be achieved by the organization. Results oriented. Among all the goals that have been listed, the management should choose the goals that are results oriented. Lastly, target dates. Target dates is management must set a date or deadline for the goals to be achieved. Next slide, I would like to explain about our mission, vision and objective. For our mission, the crispy chips mission is to offer the chips that have a variety of flavors that's suitable to eat by various age groups regardless of age with an affordable price. For vision, the crispy chips vision is to be the most famous and the main company that produce traditional Malaysian chips. Our objective, the crispy chips has 3 short-term objectives, which is to achieve financial success, to increase sales figure, to have our regular customers. And we also have 3 long-term objectives, which is improving human resources, to be the main company that produce traditional Malaysian chips, and lastly to always consistently maintain the quality of the products produced.
Next, I will talk about management function. What is management function? This element needs to focus more on this company who can help the business become more stable and become wider. To be successful, management needs to follow all the function in a proper way. There are 5 main points in a basic function management, but nowadays, there are now 4 generally accepted functions of management, which is planning, organizing, leading, and also controlling. Okay, now I will talk about planning. Planning is one of the elements we must have in our company as a tool to set our goals and achieve our objectives. Planning also involves the managers to beware about the environmental condition to make sure the company can stay. The crispy chips use SMART goals, which contain specific, measurable, attainable, result-oriented, and target dates as the method to ensure this company become grower more future. So now, this is our way to achieve our target. The crispy chips officially operated on 10 March on 2021 at Perak. This is our first factory to produce our product. We started as a small business company on that time, but we have been received a lot of good responses from our customer. From that, we decided to organize our product more to fulfill the customer needs. Next, our chips have a variety flavor for our customer without knowing the age, who can eat anytime and anywhere. However, nowadays people love to eat some snacks after they are having their meals, or they just can make it as a light snack. In addition, the crispy chips get high demand during Hari Raya Aidilfitri for customer to make as a snacks. So, how we want to achieve our objective? We use many interactive ways to make sure our objectives will achieve in the next 5 years. Either in short term or long term, we have been improving our quality of our product, also produce more variety flavor to attract the customer. All the flavor we have been added are more suitable for kids and for the young age who cannot chew very well.
Then, we also make a new step on promoting our products in supermarket, grocery store, also in social media. Before this, only certain people know about our products, but After we got a very satisfying feedback from our customer, we need to make a move to promote our product wider to get more profit in this company. From that, slowly we can achieve our objective.
So here, this is our business strategy. First, strategic planning. The crispy chips strategy have a goal to make sure we achieve our financial success to increase our quality product in any ways. From that, we can gain our customer trust to always buy our products in next few years. After we can have our own regular customer, we use our profit to increase our factory, if possible, in more country inside Malaysia and make our brand become the main company who produce the traditional products in Malaysia. Second, tactical planning. The crispy chips must need improve the human resources department for having more knowledge and about the organization and all the financial problem to avoid bad things happen. Next, our operator needs to do their work very well from the product produced until the final checking to make sure our product comes out with a good quality to serve for customer. Every main role needs to maintain and improve their work to make sure the company works well.
Organizing is a management process that entails creating an organizational framework and devoting human capital to ensure that goals are met. The context in which effort is managed is organization core. Organizing is the action to be taken after planning. It is portrayed a way of determining the important connections between employee, roles, and operation in an organization and ensuring that all the organization's resources are organized and synchronized to achieve its goals efficiently and effectively. Employees are the most valuable possession. Their performance and behavior will determine whether the business succeeds or fails. Crispy Chips choose to employ 5 to 7 employees. We will conduct an interview period to employment which ensure that the employees we choose to employ will comply with the requirement. To be the crispy chips maker must have at least a certificate of skillfulness in bakers and have a creative idea to expand marketing of the chips. Clock-in and clock-out system will be required in crispy chips because punctuality is an important thing that all the employees must follow. A hierarchy organization is used to make sure the flow of the process can be going forward smooth and strong thing so that we can achieve the long-term objective. Our organization must have a marketing plan. It is because marketing plan can help us in order to target market, promotion and budget. Marketing strategies focus on differing factors such as consumer buying and age. After separating groups of customer, promotion tactics are engaged through target clients. For example, Crispy Chips Company aims a big target which include whole country to enjoy our snack. The Crispy Chips will involve in Shopee and open requirement and agent to expanding marketing even overseas. This is to make sure the process of selling and buying our snack become easier and everyone can enjoy it. Crispy Chips will ensure a continuous supply of raw substance such as potatoes, flour, sugar, salt, oil, honey, chili peppers, and so forth to ensure no material is lacking while preparing the crispy chips. Our organization will control investment and keep it at optimum level. This will be to guarantee that our snacks shop inventory is still ready to run an unlimited snack operation. Our organization employs a Gantt chart to organize and control tasks in a visual manner. When the mission is being complete, a comparison of expectation and actual result can be seen. A Gantt chart is a task management tool which helps with the preparation and organizing of tasks including all types. Project planning schedules and tasks are turned into such a horizontal bar chart which displays start and finish time, requirement, preparation and timeliness, and how almost all the job is done each point.
Leading is the activity of influencing people to engage in job or behaviors that will result in the achievement of organizational goals. We know that the leadership is the foundation of the leading role and it affects the other 3 management roles. The crispy chips conduct democratic leadership as it defined as proactive and shared leadership. We are most likely to exchange knowledge with subordinates on their job duties. We often ask the input of employees before making a conclusive statement. We will have a meeting to point out the problem and brainstorming an idea to get a solution. For example, have a weekly meeting to discuss from the account to the employee problems. We are also openly asked to encourage employees to share opinions and ideas so that they will feel more engaged along the process as well, increase the motivation. Next is motivation. Motivation is an internal force that cannot be directly measured. It can be deducted from attitude by giving self-initiated, such as inspiring to the workers, will raise the productivity of an organization. Rewards are a sign of appreciation for the work and efforts of the employees. We are giving two types of rewards, which are financial form. For example, bonuses, wages, and salary increases. For non-financial form, we give food coupons, card or gift coupons, and lucky draws.
Controlling. What is controlling? According Rule 2000, this process can be implemented by comparing actual performance with established standard and at the same time taking remedial action to correct any deficiencies that do not comply with the standard. Next is control process. Have four control process. First is control the standard. In setting standard, a control process begin with the objective and standard to be achieved where these two standards need to be clearly defined and measurable. So, a systematic plan that contains standard must be to create. Secondly is measuring current performance. The task of measuring current performance will be performed by the crispy chips manager. In this case, the manager must identify three things, namely activities to be evaluated, how the evaluation process will be conducted, and the frequency of the evaluation is done. Thirdly is comparing performance to standard. To compare the performance with the standard, the manager will identify the difference that arise between the information that has been collected from actual performance and the standard that have been set by the company. And the last is control process is making corrective action and improvement. In this case, crispy chips will perform this fourth action in the event of a large or significant deviation. The manager is very responsible in identifying the cause of the imperator accurately. This is because any irregularities that occur may be due to the misses of physical and human research or error in setting the standard. Have three types of control is prefix, current, and after. The first control is prefix. Prefix control is a control that focuses to human, material, and financial that will be used in the organization. In this first control, crispy chips will control the quality and standard of its inputs to produce high quality output. The second type is current control. Current control is the performance to monitor the activity that are being done. In this case, the manager of crispy chips need to identify problems that arise during transformation activities that can affect chips production activity. Thirdly is after control. After control will only be implemented after a process or activity has ended. The three types of control very important to ensure objectives are achieved. Through the after control, the organization can find out whether the actual result obtained meet the plans that have been made. The last is control tools.
have 4 types of control tools, which first is breakpoint analysis, second is budget, thirdly is program evaluation and review technique or PERT, and the last is critical path method or CPM. However, the Crispy Chips organization only use one control tools, which is breakpoint analysis. In this case, Crispy Chips will use this breakpoint analysis as the manager will identify the minimum production of chips of various flavor that needs to be achieved. Overall, with this control, it is hoped Crispy Chips continue to thrive and get response to enable the organization to remain in the industry.
As conclusion, we will see in this report that how significant effective management and organizational level are in our business to accomplish our aim, vision and goals. The Crispy Chips were a great company that have a good management for operational performance and the creation of a stronger organization capable of competing in the market with some other companies. Our mission and vision direct us through strategies, formulation and increasing company efficiency. We even have long-term and short-term goals that inspire us to reach them. Yet our company will have been the first option when it comes to nutritious snack. We also know how to use POLC to achieve our main goals. By following POLC wisely, our company in future can achieve main goals easily. That's all from us. Thank you.